We would go for the interview. We set up early in the morning, right? And we had to.
So Mama called us at 3 a.m.
Yes, and we had to pray. Hey, Christian home, why, please?
And when you have a US visa, somebody who has a UK visa is actually not in the same category with you, and even them, they know that.
They come know. For you in the comment section.
They won't come for me, yeah.
Would you believe me that
they just asked us just one question? Speak. They were just
mute. Anything.
Manuel was just looking around. Manuela was just relaxed, and I was feeling nervous. I was feeling the heat.
Where I was praying. During the kadosh and the kabash, I was stop playing with me.
Here, your dad traveled in 2003. I'm like, honey, I'm not slow. 2003, this girl was born.
Of course, you didn't say, honey, I'm not slow. We were trying to be like we are good people who will help America be great when we move here. Okay?
He called me. Are you into four? I went, and this man literally said, "Where are your brothers?"
This man is racist. Okay? Man, if you're watching, you're racist.
I felt so
look at me. Do I look like a boy? I mean, I get it. When you see the picture on my passport, bro, yeah, I'm never showing no soul. If you see it, I will kill you. Hello guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can tell, today we're doing a different thing, and we have here with us Big Eye. We have here with us Irene, and you're about to have a discussion, right? I don't even know, but I'm doing this video because somebody requested it. I don't know if a lot of people are going to watch this, but I hope so. Somebody requested we talk about the whole process of us moving here, like what it involved and all the things. And honestly, I don't remember who. So Irene is here to help me because, bro, I was just happy to come here. I don't know what went on. Sorry, what went on. You guys are about to find out. Okay, so I'm talking too much. Let's just move on. And Irene is going to help me remember and also, you know, talk about the experience. Will you do an introduction?
Hi, people. I'm Irene Nana Kosiatufo. Irene's glow up.
Yeah.
So
she's my
today,
big sister.
Yeah, I'm her big sister. So today we are coming to dive into our immigration process. Please, we ain't immigration officers. We are talking out of our own experience, what we went through.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Okay. Everything she said. Okay. So where should we even start from?
Let's start from when our case was actually created.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, I think 2020, right?
We started the whole documenting thing at 2019, but
bro, that's like what, 6 years?
2019, but our case was actually created on April 20th, 2020 during the corona, the lockdown.
But we started in 2019.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it makes sense now.
Making all documents, gathering everything that we need, but finally we got a portal on NFC, that's the National Visa Council or something, I've forgotten. NVC, sorry, I said NFC. NVC on 20th April 2020. Okay.
Yeah, when everything officially started. Okay, so I think we didn't hear from them until like 2022, right?
Yes,
I remember we would call our dad like, so, what are you doing about it, bro?
Every 60 days they are going to update you. Like, they're good at that. They will update you after every 60 days that, oh, your case still in queue due to, they always give you this message. I'm looking for the message, that's why I'm going through my phone.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the message.
Same here,
I want to read them.
I remember sending them emails upon emails, and my dad would be like, bro, you don't have to do anything, like, they got it, why are you? And I'm like, no. I would always be calling my dad.
I'm looking for
Dad, what are you doing about it? And from my POV, my dad looked relaxed. But I think that was me because, like, I was putting too much pressure on him and myself. Like, I wasn't really relaxed and considering things because I feel like things were working out for my own good, but I was like in a rush.
Oh, my phone is off.
Oh, that's so bad.
I'm trying to get the message and everything.
So I wasn't relaxed. So one thing I would tell anybody, I know it's hard to do this, but like I think you should like be relaxed.
You know, you can't tell somebody to relax in Ghana.
Bro, I was calling my dad every day. I'm like, bro, what are you doing about it? Why haven't they called us? And he's like, sure, you're gonna come here. And then I moved here and I'm dying, bro. It's cold every freaking day. Like summer was like what, 2 days, and winter is like forever.
So
let me see if
actually exactly what my kisses said. We were actually on our dad's neck. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Why are you relaxed? Why don't you want us to come? He was doing what he was supposed to do.
He's not an immigrant officer. What were we expected from him?
He was supposed to do. So after every 60 days, they are actually going to tell you are still in queue. It's first come, first serve. And due to Corona, the work is now slow. I want to read their exact message on my old phone, but my phone is off. I don't know why.
I actually thought we would move in. We will move here in Corona, right?
Yeah.
I remember us watching videos of people go.
That was what Daddy said.
Kotoka.
That was what Daddy said. Right?
And then I would watch videos on things I'm supposed to do and don'ts at the interview. Well, guess what?
We will talk about the interview later.
Guess what? 2024, bro.
We will talk about the interview later. Oh, the first time when we had that mail, we were so happy that finally they've responded to us. Like it means something is actually going on our behalf.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the first year, second year, they started sending their mails. Come on, I'm a Ghanaian. The Ghanaian got fed up at a point. So in 2022, I was done with uni, right?
2022?
Yeah, I was done with uni.
I can't remember.
When I was in uni, anytime I had to take a plants course, I'll be like, when are these people going to issue my visa? Because I don't want to do it. Plant is so difficult. I don't want to do it. I did biological science. She also did biological science. I don't know why. We end up doing the same thing. Here we are doing the same program. Like, wait, why? So finally 2022, I finished with uni. I moved to Accra. So I was there.
I remember the exact date. It was 20. Wait,
20.
Okay. You had before me.
No, I had on 24th December.
And then I had on the 27th of December.
So actually on the 14th December, my dad sent me their mail that after another 60 days, I'm like, Daddy, please, you don't send me their mails again. I'm tired. Because come on, these mails, they're not doing anything.
For real.
They're not doing anything. So you can please don't send me their mails again. So my father was laughing. 2 weeks later, no, that was 10 to 11 days later, my father sent me a screenshot. I was so tired that day. I was moving out to the old place I was to a new place. Moving out is so hectic. Everybody knows that. So I was so tired. I was so stressed. I felt I was like, oh, let me tell you something to ease all the stress, make you feel relaxed. Daddy was, he's like, I sent you screenshots. I'm like, it's about their 60 days again. Daddy, I'm not reading. He's like, going to read. Only for me to see that they've actually scheduled an interview for us.
And I remember the exact day for the interview.
What is that?
I think it was on the 8th of February.
Yeah, February 8, 2023. Damn.
She was excited, but she didn't tell me nothing. Bro, you got this good news. Like I knew.
I thought you knew.
No, I didn't.
Honestly, I thought you knew.
So I found out through my mother, and like she told me, and I'm like, I think we went for
your COVID vaccine. You want to take your COVID vaccine?
I don't even remember, but I remember setting a reminder. Or I don't know, but I put it on my phone that on the 8th of February, yes, things are about to go down. I was so excited.
So when I saw that mail that day, I don't know where the stress went. Like I was so relaxed. I was so happy. I can say that was the best Christmas news because I was so happy. So I knew 2023 it's about to go down. My dream.
Hey, it's okay. And then fast forward. So that was in 2022, right? So 2023 we went for our medicals on I think the 19th of January.
That was our second medicals.
No, 2023. That was our first medicals.
Are you sure?
Yes, because we got the interview date.
So after the interview that we did the second medicals.
So one thing you should know if you're about to travel, right? When they give you your interview dates, you're supposed to go for the medicals. Like you can't.
Oh, some people do the interview after the medicals.
They do that?
Yeah, some people do that.
Okay, for me,
Sanford did that.
So the reason why I think you have to go for medicals before you go for the interview is because obviously you should be thinking you're going to pass. Like you should be thinking when you go for the interview,
period,
you know, like everything's going to work. So that's why you have to schedule your medicals before. So right after you do your medicals and then you go for the interview and then you travel. So like I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
does it make sense?
That's it.
So that's why I think because when you go to the medical, they even ask you when will you be traveling.
Yeah,
you see that it's like I like the positive energy they all have. You know? Like already we know you're about to travel.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember them asking me, and I was like, I don't know, we're yet to go for the interview.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So I think, but I'm surprised your friend it was different because I think everybody goes for the medicals before they go for the interview.
Even Ziegler asked me that have we done our medicals, and I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, most of the times people go for the interview first before they do the medicals because the medicals is so expensive. So if you do the medicals,
I thought it was like do this first before you do
I don't really know much about that, but I know some people say the medicals is actually expensive, and US visa, securing a US visa is not something that it is easy to get. Omo, that interview, stop it. So people don't waste their money. They make sure they go to the interview, ace the interview, then they come back to do the medicals. Because the medicals, it doesn't take much. It's not anything. Just draw your blood.
Why did we do
take
that?
Your urine.
Because we ended up doing like two medicals.
Two.
We could have waited for the anyways. So on the 19th,
just as you said, people go with this positive mentality that I'm going to do my medicals, I will go for my interview, I get my visa, I travel.
I guess
only a few people.
That was the same with us. We
people
have that
who don't do
energy.
that, who go for their interview before their medicals, are those applying for F1 students visas. You get it? With them, they know it's 50-50. You can get the visa, you cannot get the visa.
So 2022, right? We got the email. So we were all looking forward to 2023, right? To
April.
We had it in our mind that we will be leaving Ghana in 2023, right?
April.
Okay. So we all looked forward to 2023. January came. We went to Accra, and I had started school. So I was like, hey, I'm about to not study. Like I'll go to school for like a month, and then I'm done with these people. Like I was so excited because honestly, Ghana, it's a lot. I didn't really want to go. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really want to complete school in Ghana. I'm sorry, but no, it's too much. Okay, and I'm not saying it's not too much over here, but like I don't know. I never looked forward to completing school in Ghana. Okay, so I'm sorry. That's what's
likewise.
Yes.
I
already completed. I'm sorry about that. So we look forward to 2023. January came. We went for our medicals on the 19th of January. Excited. Took videos and shit.
I still have those videos on my phone.
And February came. I remember I moved from campus to where Irene used to stay, Labadi. So we would go for the interview. We set off early in the morning, right? And we had to.
So Mama called us at 3 a.m.
Yes, and we had to pray. Hey, Christian home, why? Please. We still believe in God. Okay? We prayed.
3 a.m. So,
I think I was even fasting. Okay, let me say it. I was fasting, like, bro.
Yeah, I was also
because like I look forward to this, and I believe God can do things. So
So
for this very beautiful day.
Fast forward, our interview was actually early in the morning.
I think at 8.
7.
7. Oh, okay. So you had to join the queue, and before you get there, you should have your documents ready. And we had our uncle shout us to
Dada Bibi.
Okay, that one is for life. Like, oh my God, he's day one.
From
He's like
2019 to 2024 to
This
July
man has stood at our
27th,
back.
2024 till
rain,
date.
shine, snow.
Sometimes we'll be relaxing and he's going around looking for
love
help
that
for us
man.
to secure our visa. Oh,
We owe him a car,
yeah, we do.
a Cybertruck. Period.
Period.
Because he is such a good man. I'm like, is there still people like that
Cause
in this world? Because he's so different. The guy's not even. Because our daddy is in here, and he's not our biological father. And our mom was in Kumasi, so she couldn't like go with us throughout the whole process. Although we are adults, we don't know much about everything. But like Dada Bibi would skip work for some time and like help us with. So he's such a good man. I hope everybody traveling encounters such a man. Yeah, because he was very helpful. I'm not even gonna lie, he was very, very helpful. But our dad over here. He took over as our dad.
He oversaw everything and make sure everything was a success from the beginning to the end.
We met him on the 8th of February after praying at 3 a.m. We took our bath.
Do you know what funny thing? He got there before us.
Oh yes.
he got there before
that one was so serious. Like
he got there before
person, bro.
When he was in a car going to Cantonment US Embassy, we were sleeping or something.
Dressed it up.
I don't know what we were doing.
Such a good man. So he got there before us. We met him. He had all of our documents, bro.
Ready, like in separate envelopes. Oh my God.
He always kept our documents, and he always made sure we had everything ready. Like I'm gonna say good place. That's all I can say. So let's move on. We met him. We joined the queue. There were a lot of people. Hey, old women. Now, old women, why are you moving to the States? Anyway,
but you know what? They were the ones getting the visas.
And then the kids. I'm like the kids
and the old women.
They have a higher chance of moving to the States compared to like the young and the 30s.
Students, 50s. If you are applying for a student visa, please pray fast. Make sure it's something God wants for you. I don't want you to waste money. If not, you can go to these countries that you don't have to go for an interview. Countries like Canada, Germany, London, but their fees, it's crazy. It's expensive. That's one thing that comes with those countries. But when you're applying to the US, when you secure a US visa, whether visitors, students, whatever, or more, you've reached. And when you have a US visa, somebody who has a UK visa is actually not in the same category with you, and even them, they know that.
They come know. For you in the comment section.
They won't come for me. Yeah, they know.
What I'm trying to say is, one thing I believe is that if it's God's plan for you, because sometimes we are all in a rush, but sometimes it's not even part of God's plan for us, for you, for me. Let's tell you why. Let's tell you why we're saying it. So on the 8th of February, right? We joined the queue. We got to attend. We sat down. They asked us to get some copy. A picture,
passport, American size passport picture.
And what we had wasn't what Americans wanted. Bro, these people are so demanding. So we had to go outside
and retake pictures
and come back and join the queue. Like we had lost our place. Like people had, overtaken us. So we had to start all over.
Okay.
And no worries. It's the plan of God. God knows what's best. So we sat down, we waited, got to attend. We entered, we sat down. To wait. The AC was so. I don't like AC. Okay, it was so freaking. Why is it cold?
But it was okay for me. I don't know why.
I don't like AC.
I was practicing.
Anyways, I don't know if it was because I was so nervous as well.
I was practicing.
I was so freaking nervous.
I was so okay. I was fine.
So we sat down and got to attend. They called Irene. And this is the funny part. Tell them what this. No. Okay. That was actually the last immigrant. The first one was a woman.
Right? She will just take your documents, go through your documents.
So she called Irene.
She's not the counselor.
We joined. Yeah, she's not the counselor. So let's talk about the woman.
Yeah.
So the woman asked us, What was the question?
So the woman actually asked us about our father's tax. One, if you are going for IR-1 or IR-2, internal relation.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's it. You can search for it. I think it's internal relation or immigration relation. I don't know.
I think it's immigrant relative.
When your father or your mother, let's say your parent, is filing for you, please make sure he or she adds her tax.
I knew it. It's an immigrant for immediate relative visa.
Yeah, immediate relative visa. So when your parent, it's actually filing for you, make sure they add their tax return. They should add their tax return to it. They should show everything. That means they are actively working in the US. And when you come, you wouldn't be a liability on the US government. You are actually, they can take good care of you. If not, they will never give you the visa. If that thing is not added to your documents, one of the reasons why we had to stay in Ghana for a whole year and some months before we got our visa
was because of that. Anyways, let's talk about the woman.
So she asked, and I told her. So when she realized that document was actually not in our documents,
because when they call you, they ask for your documents.
Yeah, you submit it.
They'll be going through. They'll be asking you questions.
So when
she asked,
the woman asking questions is actually not the counselor who is going to interview you.
She's like
she's just going through your documents, presenting your case before
the counselor.
Yeah. So before the counselor will take your case, she or he knows everything you have.
Yeah.
Right? So she asked me about my daddy's tax, blah blah. So she actually asked us about that, and we told her, no, this is the document our dad gave to us. And she went like, isn't your dad working in the US? And we told him he's working. Like, where is his tax? And he was like, oh, okay, you go. So we went. I think we did some fingerprint here and there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and we went back
to sit down. And then later, the counselor
himself called.
He was a white man. I feel like they put white people there.
Not only white.
I feel like people who are like American based.
Yeah.
So like whether black, Dominican, I don't know. But like they won't put a Ghanaian there.
No.
Or like somebody who is half Ghanaian. I don't know, man. I think they'll put somebody who's like, even
if you're a Ghanaian, you should be a citizen of America.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
How it should
but
be.
For us, we got a white man.
Yeah. So he called me. Are you into four? I went, and this man literally said, where are your brothers?
This man is racist, okay? Man, if you're watching, you're racist. How
I felt so
look at me. Do I look like a boy? I mean, I get it. I can pull off as a man, as a girl. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm that kind of fine, okay? Like,
handsome girl.
I'm that kind of. But don't use it in this context, in this situation. Then I'm gonna hold you accountable. He racist.
I felt so
I'm kidding.
I felt so disrespected. Like
what do you mean, your brothers? I mean, I get it. When you see the picture on my passport, bro, I'm never showing no soul. If you see it, I will kill you. You can't see it and leave the following day to tell others. No.
So I was like, no.
Nobody needs to know.
It's a boy and a girl. And you were like, really? I'm like, yes. And he's like, okay, call them.
Irene called us.
And I called it.
Wow, my legs.
Would you believe me
my legs?
Our father made us memorize. I didn't even say it.
Yeah, he gave us a whole notebook to learn the things.
Everything about him, everything about his work, everything about everything.
Okay?
Here in America. Come on.
Just so we don't mess up, because I feel like, and what he was saying was actually true, because I remember watching the video days before the interview, and they were like, once you mess up or like you stutter, it's like it makes them suspicious of you. You go like,
like they want you to know what you're saying. You should know what you're saying.
Confident and stuff. So that's why I get what my why my dad made us do that.
Because
but I think it was extra.
I don't think you stammer when you're saying the truth. When you're saying something like, "Oh, I ate fufu," you won't stammer when you're saying, "I ate
say
fufu."
a lot of things where we stay.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know my address in Ghana. I'm not even lying. I don't know. But we had to learn it. I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
They asked me whether the ice would take me back to where I came from. I don't know what I used to say in Ghana. I just know it's this and that. But
would you believe me that they just asked us just one question?
Do you remember? Bro, I don't remember anything.
They went through all our documents just to ask me about a picture we took in 2011.
Yeah, because with the document we submitted pictures to get pictures as well
proofs.
with our dad. And I remember my daddy came back, right?
No, it was
before
his
he
first
went.
time.
Yeah, before he went to the state. I remember him. We were like 5 years. I remember. I used to go to school. I remember he came to our house in Kumasi and he asked us to go to our junction to take a picture. We took it together. Oh, I was so cute. Yeah, I remember
so
that
this man
picture.
took the picture. And I was the only person.
So that picture was part of.
I was the only person who was interviewed. These two, no, they didn't speak. They were just mute.
Anything.
Manuel was just looking around. Manuela was just relaxed, and I was feeling nervous. I was feeling the heat.
Where? I was praying. You need the kadosh and the kabash. I was. Stop playing with me. I was standing on Venus in my thoughts. What do you mean?
I was feeling the heat. Because if I mess up, I've messed up for the three of us. Yeah. If I make it,
and you did
damn. This man asked me, "When did you take this picture?" He was like, "When did you take this picture?"
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was like,
I remember.
I don't remember. And he was like, "From the picture, you looked old enough."
Yeah, I remember. He was trying to do his thing. He was trying to make us go.
And I was like, prepared. I was so insistent. I don't remember.
Period. And I actually liked it. Like, she was so confident. Like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Honey, you trying to send us back? Well, we ain't staying in Ghana. We are leaving this year. We are leaving.
I'm like, no. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember. It was like, you don't remember? Okay. And he asked again. I was like, we took it in 2000. Like,
period. She is smart. Period. She's smart. I'm a bit slow sometimes, but she's smart. Because I don't remember. Bro, I only remember just now. I don't remember who.
I told him we took it in 2011. He's like, you are lying.
See what he's trying to do?
And he asked again, when did your father travel? And I was like, 2011.
Period.
And he's like, you are lying. According to the documents I have here, your dad traveled in 2003. I'm like, honey, I'm not slow. 2003, this girl was born.
Of course, you didn't say, honey, I'm not slow. We were trying to be like, we are good people who will help America be great when we move here. Okay? So we were like, no.
No, please.
No. We were on our best behaviors, bad, okay? Very.
No, please.
It's 2011. I'm sure it's 2011. That was how she was.
So I was like, that was what I said in my mind. Like, no, 2003. This girl was 1 year, a day old.
Bro, God, I'm gonna take that out. Bro, y'all had nothing. 2003, I wasn't born.
I'm like, nah. And my dad was around. No, my father. So I insisted, like, let them know you know what you are saying. In as much as we are playing with these things, be confident in your answers. If you know you are saying the right thing,
they're gonna try to
stand on business. Like, stand on business.
You are really going
to just let them know you know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. Be comfortable. Be relaxed. Don't be nervous. I kept saying no. My father didn't travel in 2003. And he's like, your father traveled in 2003. And I'm like, then I don't remember, because I don't remember that my dad traveling in 2000. And he went like, so are you trying to tell me the document here it's lying? I said, I have no idea. But my dad traveled in 2011.
Period.
Then he was like, okay, He pulled up this DNA sheet, wrote her case numbers on it. At that point, I was praying because according to some of the videos I watched prior to our interview, I realized whenever they make you go and do DNA, it takes quite some time for the results to come. It's a whole long ass process. So I was praying so hard that this DNA thing doesn't come up. So when he wrote our case numbers on that DNA sheet, I was so sad. But damn, I shook it off. I was still there.
Hey.
I was praying. I was like, Jesus, please, no DNA. Jesus, please, no DNA. Jesus, please, no DNA. He wrote our case numbers. I saw him cancel them.
He did.
It's around like a show. And it will cover us from now, hey, until the day we see our king. This man literally cancelled our case numbers, and he folded the paper, trashed it. That was when we knew that, damn, we are far gone.
Amen.
So when we were going for the interview, we knew Ella said she knew her police report was expired.
Bro,
I didn't know.
I promise I saw it, but I was like, are these people not going to talk about it?
I didn't.
Anyways,
see it.
Maybe it's not important. But guess what?
I actually didn't see it. My father said he saw it.
Expired. I saw it.
But I understand that he said he saw it, but he thought that was what he used to process our entire document, and they will maybe ask for it. That's why he made us use that one and not go and do a new one. So I understood him. That's why he made us use the old one. He knew it was expired. I didn't know. Ella said she knew. I didn't know. I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't see it. So the man was like, you guys should go and do a new police report.
I'm refusing you for now.
Now. He
could have gotten,
denied. No, Panyai approved.
We could have gotten approved if it wasn't expired.
Yeah, if our police report wasn't actually expired that very day, we were just going to secure the visa. But it was expired. They can't let you travel with an expired police report. They have to know something about your background. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so they told us he told us he's refusing us for now. We should go get a new police report and also get a new tax something for our brother and submit it with our passports. Come and get it.
And then he gave us a document.
Yeah, that we will add to it and take it to DHL, and they will deliver everything.
They will do the rest, right?
So when we were coming out, I felt sad. We were all sad a little until we called her. Then I was like, nah, you guys should be happy. You've done really, really, really well. The only issue here is your police report, and I'll let you go and do a new one and you deliver it. So you guys shouldn't be bored.
I remember Irene saying, so by April, if we do all of this, by April we'll spend Easter in
US.
In New York. Guess what? Christmas came. New Year came.
Funny me. Jokes on who? Jokes on me.
So yeah, we told our uncle right after we got out. We told him everything was like, oh, don't worry, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Everybody was saying it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So at a point we were relaxed because if they're all saying it's not a big deal, because our uncle has actually been here before and our dad is here,
like
and
they know what you're talking about.
He asked some of his friends who have actually filed for their kids, and they were all saying nah, enye asem gidi gidi biya.
It's not a big deal.
So we realized, then we have to cool down.
We went home, and after I think a month, like March, right? By March we submitted everything. We didn't hear anything from them. April.
Wait, sorry. I'm not cutting you off. Sorry. When you are submitting something, when they tell you that send the file through document A, do the exact thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to US Embassy, when they say A, do A. When they say submit it to number 6, and you go and you see number 9, don't say 6. When you turn 9, look like 6. So let me pass to it. Maybe they will see it. They won't see it. I'm being very honest with you.
Really followed your instructions.
They won't see it, and it will feel like they don't care about you. They've not received it, so they don't know why they should take an action on your case. because they need that thing they are talking about. So if they've actually not received it, they are not making any action. And you should know that you're not the only person who is actually applying for a visa. It's actually a long queue. Everybody in Ghana, people from outside Ghana even come to Ghana to go through their visa process.
So March we sent it, no feedback. April we emailed them. They were like, no. They were like, they haven't. What did they even say? They were like, have you submitted this? And we were like, yeah, we did, but we haven't heard anything from them. And they're like, okay, we should wait. We should give them 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, bro. I ain't got time for all of that. But yeah, so it kept on for a while, right? And we would go to this page. I knew my kid's number. I knew hers. I knew mine. I knew my brother's. Like, I would go to check for us. And this is how it looked like.
How the page looked like you see, they're saying something.
So it was refused at that time. I would go there to check, still refused. You know, and then it would show that the last time they opened our case hasn't been long. Like, let's say I went there on the 24th of April 2023, right? And then the last time they opened my case was 20th of April. But then how come it's still refused if I've submitted? I don't know, does it make sense? Like, I've submitted everything, and from what it's saying, like, that she opened it not long ago. So how come you haven't changed it from refused to issued
Something
or
else,
accepted, or I don't know, something? Why is it still there? So it means something is wrong. That's why I kept on emailing them, you know, consistently.
So yeah, I think December, Mr. Richard came into the picture and he helped people secure visa. I don't know, I don't have his number. Please don't be asking us for his numbers. We beg you, we don't have his number. We spoke to him. I didn't do that speaking. Our uncle and our dad did. They spoke to him and he was like, it's not a big deal. Just give me the document. Would you believe that when they gave him the document, in less than a month,
I don't even know nothing about all of this, bro.
in less than a month, we heard from them.
For real? So nice.
We heard from them. So fast forward to April, March.
I have it here. So this is Emmanuel's own. The 28th of March 2024. So mind you, I had refused from when the whole of 2023.
So when the man came in, did everything
until March.
They called Emmanuel to come and swear.
Wait, before. I think this was only for Emmanuel.
After he sworn in, that the woman told her congratulations.
So for us, we were still at refused, right? So Emmanuel moved from refused to administrative processing. So although we were sad that, you know, it's not happening for us, but we were excited because at least
finally
one person, you know, like
there is a lead,
you know. And I remember checking mine, refused. Check the Irene's, refused, but it's all good. And that was on, let me check the date. I checked all of this. Cancel. 28th March 2024. So Emmanuel had moved and we were still at the same place. Okay.
So I think the first week of April. Somebody say April.
April.
Can you say April? So 4th April 2024, Emmanuel moved to issued. Emmanuel moved to issued.
How do you remember?
I remember everything.
It's the 5th of April here.
No, you moved to issued on 5th.
No, it's Emmanuel. So, but it's still crazy how you remember like April, so, like 4th, 5th, the
5th April. Do you know why I remember? 6th April was when this wedding. So when I went to that wedding, I went with a full energy because come on, I have a visa. Yeah. But you know, one funny thing, I didn't have a visa at that time. But I have moved from refused to administrative processing, and I knew. Ella moved from refused to administrative processing, and from administrative processing to issued. So on Wednesday, Ella was on Wednesday, 3rd April, Ella was on refused. 4th April, she went to administrative processing. 5th April, she got issued. And during that moment, Emmanuel has moved on Wednesday.
Wait, 5th April.
Yeah, 5th April.
Emmanuel got issued.
You also got issued
On the same day?
Yeah, but the both of you got issued. Emmanuel didn't go through Emmanuel went to administrative processing.
he did.
And Emmanuel went to administrative processing on I think 3rd or something. From that March to 3rd. So 3rd to 5th. He from 3rd April to 5th. He went straight to issued. You went through that 3 days process and you also landed at issue on 5th. So the two of you went to issued on 5th April 2024. Whilst at that moment I was at administrative process. On 5th April 2024, I was at administrative process and I knew I've gotten the visa. So why the stress? Why the stress? I know that since they are issuing the two of you, they'll issue mine. That's what comes when it's immediate relative visa. When they issue one person's visa, they are issuing everybody.
Yeah,
when they reject one person, they are rejecting you all.
Yeah.
That is what it goes to ma obi visa in Jebi. Because papa back on one person they file. So why are they giving one person and not giving the other? Unless there is something wrong with your police reports. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
don't you think so?
Yeah,
unless there is something wrong with your police reports, and everyone or more IR-2, and if not, they issue one person. Be happy, be glad, because they are fine. They will also issue yours.
Yeah.
So on 8th April.
So when did we go for our second medicals? March.
March.
It's as if we knew we will be traveling very soon, because then our old medicals from February 8th, 2023 had expired.
So we had to get a new one.
So you can imagine the amount my dad put into this thing. It's crazy.
So
medicals is crazy expensive.
8th April, I checked and it was issued. Let me talk about the drama that came with my visa. My visa was finally issued, right? On 19th April, we were asked to come pick up our passports. We dressed Kumasi to Accra. When I went, Emmanuel and Emanuela had their visas. Hey, are you for? There must be something. Hey, I didn't get my visa. I didn't get my visa. They told me my passport isn't at DHL. I was so sad. In as much as I knew it has been issued, I was sad. Because come on, 2 out of 3. And something come over.
So I was relaxed because it's issued, it's on a document, it's issued. So
we went to what do you call it? We went home the following day. Emmanuel and Emanuela told me, no, they are not staying in Accra, they are going to Kumasi. Hey, I came with you guys, at least wait Monday when I pick up my visa and we all go. My mom said everything. Everybody said no, they said they are going. Play. Mama coffee bars.
We wanted to go. Why?
You told me that there is no water.
Bro.
And the room is hot.
I wouldn't do nothing rational, irrational, because I would consider, she hasn't got hers. If you had water, food, I would stay with you.
The room was
We don't have water. You want me to bath once a day? I mean, I don't have a problem with that. But not all the time. I can't do it for a whole week, bathing once. No, or
even sometimes the once a day cry. It's a big deal.
I have to go and fetch water, walk for, bro. It's as if I'm in the village. It's Accra, and y'all just be Accra is so overrated. I said what I said,
and we mean what, and she mean what she said.
There was no freaking water, bro. Or is it because I live at the poor part of Accra? Then please, I'm sorry, why Accra isn't overrated.
When it comes to water,
in Kumasi where I stay, okay, it's not like the city. It's like the bottom
the
of
outskirts of Kumasi.
But then I still get water 24/7. Bro, so Accra do better. Okay.
And you know one funny thing?
I had to leave.
Rent in Accra is so expensive than rent in Kumasi. Like
it's so overrated.
The living expenses in Accra is so crazy. Yet they don't have basic needs.
Surely.
Like water. You don't have water.
So we had to leave away. We are sorry.
To the left, I was in my room, I was sad. I talked to somebody and I felt okay. So on Monday, I went to DHL again and see who was going to pick up her passport. Me. Jokes on me. Yeah, it's not ready. I'm like, what's going on? So I was like, tomorrow I'll be back. And when I come back, I'll be back. When I come back, you better give me my passport. I was like, okay. So the following day, I was supposed to leave Accra to Kumasi because I've actually been in Accra for 5 days without water. Like, come on, I have to go back home. So I went back there. And they told me, Miss Irene, the fact that you received this message doesn't mean your passport is here. Please, when your passport is here, DHL will email you. I'm like, what are you saying? My kid siblings has picked theirs. Why haven't I picked mine? Where's mine? Where's my passport? So I left the whole passport issue, went to Kumasi. 2 weeks later, my dad asked me to come back. I'm like, okay, let me go. I went, I dressed, I made a whole video of me going to pick up my passport, blah blah. Jokes on me. I went again. It's not ready, it's not here. I stayed back for 2 to 3 days and I went back again. It's not there. I came back to Kumasi. May, I went back again. I think I went to DHL like 3 times. It's not there. Say 27th May. No, my message came on 25th May. One Monday morning. I was so sad. I was indoor there whole day. Like I was just lying down. And my dad sent me a congratulatory message. Come on. Hey, finally. Hey, won't he do it? Hey, won't he do it? Bitch.
Friend, go straight to the point.
God did.
Yeah.
Who did? God what did. Period. So my dad sent me the message that they said I should come and pick up my passport. Wait, do you know one thing? The reason why my passport delayed, please, when you are filling your forms for passport delivery or pickup, please make sure everything is right, especially your date of birth. Your date of birth. You know, Ghana, when you're writing our date of birth, it's day before month and year. If you don't want any problem, please write in words. For that one, everybody can read. If it's September, October, March, whatever it is. If you choose to write in numbers, follow the pattern they will give you. If they write it's inscripted DDMMYYYY. Do it DDMM. Don't do it MMDDYYY. Here in the US, when I came here, I've realized when we came here, we realized when they are writing date, it's month before day, right?
Yeah.
So it's MMDDYYYY. So my dad wrote October, which is 3rd in my year for my uncle. And you know, Ghana, it's DDMM. So day before month. So my uncle, when my uncle saw it, he wrote 10th March in my year. So in my passport is 3rd October, but on my DHL pickup something, order or something, it's March 10th. So whenever my passport comes to DHL and they do their cross check, they just have to deliver it back to our US embassy, and US embassy will bring it again and they will take it, because I was emailing US embassy here and there That's why they bring it back to them. Whenever I send them an email, they bring it back to DHL. And when DHL see that mistake, they take it back to US Embassy. Because right now, when they get missing, I can sue them. Because they took money from me for me to come and pick up my passport from there. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if so far as you've taken money from me, my everything should be in good hands. So I took it. It was that back and forth with US Embassy and DHL. So I met an angel. There is this guy who I met at DHL. I told him and he was like, oh, your passport, it came here this morning and I sent it back. I was like, huh? Like, you mean you saw my passport? He's like, yeah, I need to in your portal it's March 10th, but in your passport is October 3rd. So I had to send it back. Like, there is nobody like that. So I had to send it back. So do you know what you have to do? Just go to the portal and change the dates of birth, and that will be it.
I'm like, it's very easy.
I'm like, just that. So this simple thing took me a whole month and some days. Like, yeah. So I went, I called my dad. My dad called Mr. Richard. Within some few seconds, this man did it, sent me a screenshot that I should go through. I went through it. I said everything is alright, and it's like, okay. And 2 days later, they sent my dad an email to come in for me to come and pick up my visa. So when I was going to pick up my visa, I met him and we talked. He congratulated me that, oh, finally. Like, it was nice. I was so happy. And do you know one funny thing? Like, whenever you take your passport, you get this congratulations. Did you get that sheet? Congratulations for your US visa. Like that reading that sheet they'll give you is something. Like, you feel like, yes, you are part of a community. Like, you're part of something.
We got our visa.
We got our visas and
then we buying the ticket, because the ticket is crazy
I think
expensive.
Everybody knows after securing visa, you buy tickets.
It took a while.
Yeah, it took
before we were able to raise that money.
It's not just
and it was summer too. Like,
it's so expensive. Everybody's traveling, going on vacations.
So we had to wait until August.
No, July 27th.
Oh, sorry, July. Like, the price was a bit better, but if we had waited to August, hey, the price here.
Let me tell you one funny thing. On Monday, 25th July, we were relaxed. We've not washed our clothes.
Yeah, because we all thought August.
And we were leaving in August. We were there, we had a call. You guys are leaving on 27th, 9 a.m. We've not braided our hair, we've not packed.
But there's a whole video. You people, I'm gonna add that video to it.
Go and watch.
You should go and watch the stress and everything. So fast forward, 27th came, we boarded the plane. First time boarding the plane for me. I don't know about you.
It was my first time. I've never boarded the plane.
It was crazy. Like, when it was up in the sky, I felt so emotional. I think I cried. I have a picture of me crying. Shit's so dramatic. How do you even pick a photo?
I was making a video and the tears were coming. I was like,
thank you, Lord Jesus. Well, for me, in the plane, not the Cote d'Ivoire one, because we had to take 2 planes. If you watched my video, which I'm gonna add, the second one we took, I went to the washroom, but I didn't know how the doors worked, right? So I thought once I closed it, it's closed, but no, it's not. It happened to me twice. The first one, somebody tried it open. I'm like, wait, isn't it locked? So I grabbed onto it. I'm like, no. And the person was like, oh, somebody's there, and she walked off. The next one, oh god, person opened it, so I flashed the people in front, right? So the strangers in the plane, I flashed them. Sorry, but like, my nail is breaking. Not that I'm doing you know. I flashed them, okay? And if they are watching, they don't know me, so that's what it is. So that's what's up. That's all.
I'm coming.
That's all.
There is this question people have been asking me about this entire Cote d'Ivoire thing. Please, don't get it twisted. We didn't go for a visa interview in Cote d'Ivoire. 1, 2. We don't have anything related to Cote d'Ivoire. The only thing we did in Cote d'Ivoire was transit.
Oh, and the place is very beautiful.
Yeah,
like their airport.
The airport is so nice, very beautiful. But it doesn't beat Kodoka. Kodoka is always going to be Kodoka. Kodoka International.
Kodoka, why? Kodoka. The next day, what's her name? Educator.
Kotoka International Airport.
Yeah, that's from where
Don't play. This is so nice. So that's the only thing we did in Cote d'Ivoire. Because when my kid sister posted that, me and my big sister in Cote d'Ivoire, that video.
Yeah.
Traveling is not gonna take away your problem.
We were just trolling. Don't take it serious.
People took it so serious. Came to my DM.
We just took a transit.
If we actually not filming with my phone, I would have read lots of messages on. I'm in Cote d'Ivoire. How can I move to the US? I'm like, come on. I just transited in Cote d'Ivoire. We were supposed to take Ethiopian airline, and the airline didn't come to Ghana. So we were supposed to take a plane from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. That was where the airline was. So we will take from Cote d'Ivoire to the USA. Please, don't get it twisted.
Love is a beautiful thing.
and also, those who are asking me, oh, you got a PR. So is it American lottery? No.
That is
it's not American lottery.
No.
In as much as
neither is a student visa. Like I know nothing about scholarship, but
bro,
okay, it's just
in as much as when you get American lottery, you actually getting the PR card. That's a permanent residency card. What we did has nothing to do with American lottery. 1, 2. What we did has nothing to do with student's visa. And 3, I don't know any connection, man. Those in my DM. I don't know any connection, man. The connection is on the internet. You apply for the visa, you go and buy the visa form at EcoBank. The last time I bought some for a friend, it was 2,500. I bought some for 2,500. You go and buy. You come, he did everything himself, secured his dates. You said that you do everything yourself. If you have a parent here who is actually filing for you, you can go through this process. If you are stuck somewhere, you can ask in the comment section. If we have an idea,
we can help you. I personally, I don't know much. Maybe she's gonna, I'll let her know so that she can help you, because I don't really know much.
I'm gonna help you. I just
know God, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I just know God.
But please, we are not immigration officers. Don't be asking us any tedious questions in the comment section, because we may ignore you, because we don't know. We are not just ignoring you, we just don't know. That's it.
Oh, and I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but when we got here, we got to the airport. JFK is, I don't know, it's okay. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, JFK is so nice.
LaGuardia is so beautiful.
Yeah, LaGuardia is very nice, but JFK is so your regular airport. So we got there, and
when you land in the US, let me tell you one thing, they are gonna tension you a little.
Yeah, that's what we went through.
A little.
So we got there. Of course, they have to ask you that, like immigration officers there too. I don't know, like you have to go through like 100 billion, zillion immigration office, and we went through that.
And you have to stick to whatever you are saying. If you are saying A, tell everybody.
So we got there was a bit of a situation because our information got messed up somewhere. So we had to sit down and wait. And bro, I was so freaking scared. I'm like, wait, are they gonna deport us? Because at that at that room they can deport you. Yeah, because like why people are going, but they've asked you go and sit there and wait. And then there were other immigration officers, like about 7,
and
looking
also,
through their computers and stuff.
And also when you come with the PR visa, they will take you to that room, because that's where they're gonna finalize everything and mail your PR card to you. Okay. So they will take you to that room.
We went to sit
when
down.
you come with student visa, PR, visitors, I don't think they'll take you to that room. You just walk in. And when you come with this visa, those immigrants visa, refugee visa, they'll take you to that room too. So we sat down, the officer went through everything, and they are all in like the police kind of, you know, so it feels like they are arresting you, you know, but then they're just doing their work. But then why are they wearing uniforms like cops? The man was so nice. They look kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. They got dogs too. Yeah. Wild dogs. Dogs to smell your body. So if you know you're doing shit, you're doing, you know. And we're gonna catch you. If you are doing shit, I don't know much, but like they got dogs there for, you know, stuff like that. Security. I don't know if the dog was nice, will be able to detect drugs. I don't know. I just know they are uniform just to scare you or make you nervous.
No, I feel like
it was
that's
nice.
the uniform.
Yeah. And I feel like it was because it was our first time meeting a US police guard or a US National Guard. That's why we felt nervous because it was
but
our
for me,
first
I was
time
afraid that we don't
encountering.
get deported or like our information don't get, you know,
messed up or something. So
like
he just
a work
asked them,
done.
oh, on my PC, this is the address I have, but you guys are telling me a different address.
We're like,
if
oh,
you don't
we
give me
made a
the right
mistake.
address, your PR card will be mailed to a place and you are gonna get frustrated
no,
here.
this is the
And
right
I know this
address.
is the right
Mail it to
address,
me.
please
Like,
mail
okay.
it to me. And it was like, okay. And like, okay.
They
And
called
he
us to
just-
come for our
yeah.
visas, and then because they
Our
took our
passports.
visas,
They'll take your
our
passports
passport,
away from
to,
you.
like go through, and then later they called us to come for it. We are free, like we are good to go. And then we came outside, we took our box, and then
Voila,
actually,
we met
if you
our
watch the video, of course, which I'm going to add it, we met our daddy, and then we met our big sweet
sis.
cousins.
Oh my gosh, shout
guys
out
have
to you.
already-
Shigega, Jemima, Ivy, Inshira, like they are the best.
But we met Priscilla and Jemima.
Yeah, on that very day we just
And they
met.
took us home.
Oh my
Which I'm
god.
sure you've watched the video.
And just
That was
Shigega
it.
gave us the New York City vibe. Like, oh my damn,
Like,
this
she
is
got-
what I came here for.
She got energy, bro.
Yeah,
Like, she-
mad energy. Like,
and I can say, if I'm gonna be honest, that was like one of the happiest days
yeah,
because I feel like I'm a step closer to my dreams.
yeah.
Feel like and God has been good to us so
Yeah.
far. And I'm so grateful to be here. Okay, as much as I look chill, like you know, like I'm not, bro. I'm so excited to be here. Sometimes I'll just be walking down the road. I'm like, bro,
Damn, man,
I'm in this
the
state.
US.
And because like I interact with Ghanaians, like I go to Ghanaian homes,
I
I've been forgetting.
Sometimes you forget that
I
you're
forget, like,
actually
bro,
you've actually
I'm
traveled.
in New York right now. Like this is New York.
I'm in New York.
And I'm only reminded of it when I go to Manhattan and I see the buildings and
Damn, the
like,
skyscrapers.
Yeah,
The city
God
is so
damn.
beautiful.
So if you watched up to this far, comment God
God
damn. Bye y'all. Bye y'all. Bye y'all. Bye. Mwah.
Bye, people. I'm gonna miss you all because I don't think I'll be coming here anytime soon.
So we're about to film another video. Bye y'all.
What video?
No long things, me and you, girl, we forever.